Leo, in this ever crazy changing world, it's good to have two sources of information that can help guide and inspire you. The tarot cards and the astrology stars. They're like having two wise friends. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Judgment card. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. And the tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. Leo, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. Now, she is holding a sword in her hand that can cut both ways, and the scales of justice are held in balance, suggesting a positive flow between the past and the future. Now, there are changes needed, but we can see that some would take advantage of the system for their own personal advantage. So this card suggests that true justice must be done. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with Venus in the third house squared to Pluto in the sixth house, and also the moon. So this is a very difficult and challenging T-square, and it can pit energy and ideas of fun and pleasure against work. So make sure you handle your responsibilities first, and then you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. So the emphasis on energy and pleasure takes center stage as the Sun conjuncts Mars in the fifth house. So try to use your passion in a productive and creative manner. If you do not, a square from Saturn to both the Sun and Mars from the eighth house of shared energy may create some uncomfortable moments with partners who are seeking a more stable approach and less adventure. So use your head and be cooperative. The tarot card for the second week is the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card is very important. It shows the angel Gabriel blowing the horn of awakening. You can see people rising up from what appears to be a graveyard to a new life. Now, this represents the possibility of new beginnings and perhaps the development of a higher consciousness. Now, as we look down into the astrology, week 2 shines under the new moon in your fifth house. Now, this is the house of creativity and romantic possibilities, and there is a new start and a new cycle that is happening there. You can sense opportunities that are surrounding you. Mercury will go retrograde in the sixth house on the 13th, and that tells you to watch the details, especially at work. Now, he will trine Jupiter, and this is up in the 10th house of career, and that could bring some news concerning new opportunities in your career. But you must be careful with bosses who may change their mind at a moment's notice. Now, there is an opposition between Jupiter in the 10th and Venus in the 4th. It tempts you to be extravagant as you bet on the future. But a Saturn trine to Venus from the 8th house can help stabilize your emotions so you don't act too quickly on future potentials. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. You can see the hand holding it. It comes out of the clouds. Now, this card represents the beginning of a new cycle of success in business or investments. There is a possibility of some type of an inheritance or other type of gain that can bring personal enjoyment and maybe a little money that you didn't expect. So as we look down into the astrology, the third week begins with the Sun in your fifth house squared to Neptune in the eighth. The energy of the sun may be inspiring you to expand creative projects and romantic possibilities. However, the square to Neptune in the 8th house tells you you may not be on the same page as your partners, so you need to clarify your plans. Venus in the 4th house squares the moon in the 7th house, warning you that you need to keep an eye on your basic need for security. If you do not feel centered, you will not be able to be productive, and you need to be careful when you're out in public. So cooperation with partners or coworkers may be a bit difficult to achieve this week because Mercury will continue to retrograde in the 6th house, suggesting a mix-up in communications or scheduling. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. It shows a family in a garden standing in front of a beautiful large house. It is lush, and it suggests that life is good. This card suggests wise investments and getting the good things in life. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month ends with the sun entering Capricorn and your 6th house. Now, this focuses on the tradition of the season and how they will fit in your daily routine. You may have some extra energy, and you may need to balance it between fun and responsibilities. You may also see a Christmas bonus as the sun trines generous Jupiter in the 10th house, bringing a reward for work well done. Just remember to save some money, since Venus in the 4th also trines Neptune in the 8th, which makes everyone feel spiritually uplifted and a little bit loose with money and pleasure. However, Mercury is still going retrograde in the 5th, and again, that brings a note of caution, since your need for pleasure may overcome your sense of reality.
Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey.
I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you for listening. Please like my videos and share them with your friends. And if you'd like to know more information and how to get help personally, get a private psychic and spiritual reading or a natal transit astrology chart, go to my website, professorastrology.com, and go to the private services page. And that's where you'll get the information. It's professorastrology.com, and I hope you have a great month.